would be, there it is.
There it is. I knew it was in there.
In front of Love.
This is Love Library right here.
This is a good story. Nebraska wasn't noted for football when we were there because Devaney started the year after we were there. However, Halloween night, we beat Oklahoma. And that's the night he selected to give me the engagement ring in the parking lot of Love Memorial Hall. It was a big night, it was homecoming, we beat Oklahoma, and we got engaged. He says he remembers me when we were preschoolers at a ladies' aid meeting, but he must not have impressed me that much then because it took until we were in Sunday school together before we really got to know each other.
I was just a toddler, more or less. She was grown up.
I was 5 and
grown up
4.
girl of 5.
We both independently decided to go to the University of Nebraska because he was majoring in agriculture, and of course that was the best place at the time to major in home economics.
I'd come home on weekends, and she would ride home with me and ride back, and it just seemed like kind of a natural progression of things. We'd been good friends all along, and well, I guess I probably shouldn't say this way, but we grew up poor. My folks still owed money on the farm when they retired, or when they were old enough to retire, and Sharon had 2 sisters plus cousins, and they all lived on the same farm, so it was not an easy life making it, you know, and I wanted to go to college, but we'd had 3 years of drought. My parents were still making payments on the farm, and it looked like a long shot being able to raise enough money to go to school. Applied for scholarship. She applied for scholarship. She got them. I didn't, and went to college on the hope that some scholarship money would open up, and I was one of the lucky ones that got a scholarship after school started in the fall. Back then, as in now, college wasn't cheap, but so we just decided when we got to the point where we could afford to do it, that'd be a place that we'd like to invest some of our capital, and so
every year we managed to scrape together enough money to send a small donation and try to increase it over the years. And then once you got about 10 years into it, well, you didn't want to break the record by not sending any money, so we've continued to do that, and this year will be 52 years.
And I think Sharon and I agree on this, that there's a huge advantage to being able to award a scholarship and then be able to look in the person's eye and say, you know, this is a good deal for you.
And it's mainly because people helped us a long time ago.
Right.
Because there was no way we would have college education if we wouldn't have had that help.